So I've noticed there's a trend going on where people are suddenly realizing or discovering, I guess, Jewish, the kind of Jewish practice of finding loopholes to get around their religious edicts. And there's like all this reaction, especially from Christians, presumably, or people who at least think about religion in a Christian way. And a lot of people are thinking that the Jews are like sneaky, or like how Jewish of them to like find loopholes. You can't trick God. You think you're tricking God. And I just gotta say, I completely disagree. I think the Jews are the only ones that take their text seriously and really believe that's the law that's prescribed to them, because it says in the law what you're supposed to do, and they're doing it. And if God didn't want them to do that, then he would have made a law against that, but he didn't. So it's kind of like they actually believe it. Like street cleaning, you move your car for street cleaning. It would be really fucking weird if the sheriff came around and was like, "We notice you move your car every time it's street cleaning day. You can't trick us. We know what you're doing. You found a loophole." It's like, no, the law says move your fucking car. Don't park here for street cleaning. We're not parking there for street cleaning. That's the law. And I think that's how the Jewish people view their religious text. They view it as literally laws, and they're operating within the confines of the law. And I respect it. I kind of respect it. It's better than the Christian view, and a lot of other religious people, and Reformed Jews for that matter, where it's like, well, the spirit of the law is something different. And like, we know what God really meant. And like, it's a dangerous game if you believe in God to interpret what he meant as opposed to following what he explicitly said. So I think it makes more sense that the Jews will find loopholes, like selling their home to a friend for $1 on the holiday, whichever holiday it is, where you're not supposed to have food or grain in your house. You're not supposed to have any grain or grain products. And rather than trying to find every little last crumb, they make sure they're operating within the law by just selling their house. Now it's not their house anymore. They don't have bread in their house because they don't have a house. And then their friend sells it back the day after, the next day. Is that trying to cheat God? Is that trying to trick God? No, it's operating within the confines of the law. So I respect it. So I think this one, I got to give the point to the Jewish people, the Jews.